So we're about ready to get game number 2 going. Just ran into an old friend named Doug. Boy, his son Brayton plays for Missouri Valley. Of course, went to school here. I think graduated in 1995. And I remember the first time I met him, there was a gentleman named Clyde Wood that lived in Woodward. Oh, thank you very much. We're about ready to get game number 2 going here. Quentin Norris here. We'll go ahead and set the defense for you. I think it's Logan McDonald out in the left. Bobby Nicholson, center. Cole Lodywig. As Ivory Daniels will be the batter. First game today, he went 0 for 1 for 3. And I believe he is in center. Is that right, Lucy? He's in center? Okay. Sebastian Escobar on the mound. First pitch. Ball 1 came at 4:44 p.m. Temperature 58 degrees. Time and temperature sponsored by the parking spot. Easy to spot and easy to park. The parking spot here at Central Methodist University. The 1-0. It's a fly ball to the left. Logan McDonald is there for out number 1. Josiah Moron is the batter. In the first game of our doubleheader, he went 0 for 3. Strike call 0-1. And I believe Josiah is playing shortstop. Swing and a miss. 0-2. On to the count. Foul ball, 0-2. On to the count. 1-2. 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Hits a little chopper to Grant Victor. Throws over to Victor Plaus for out number 2. Joshua Simone at the bat in the first game of the doubleheader went 0 for 3. 2 quick outs. Ball 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Strike 1-1. 1-1 to count. One ball, 1 strike. Cue shot up the middle, base hit. Jaden Ma up there. In the first game of the doubleheader, he went 1 for 3. The first pitch. Strike. 0-1 now. 0-1 to count. No balls and 1 strike on Jaden Ma. Up high, 1-1. Quentin, you're a fun guy. 1-1 to count. One ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch. 2-1. No, not go. 2-1 now. 2-1 to count. Throws over there. Two and 1 to count. 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. Three balls and 1 strike in about 20 minutes. It'll be Villanova and Kansas in the final 4. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Central Methodist won the first game 17-0. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2. Pie pop up. And Giorola makes the catch for the third out. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the first inning. It is no score. And of course, they'll set the defense for you. It looks like it's Elliott Wilkie will be out in left field. In center field, it is Ivory Daniels. In right field, it is Jacob Yates. Third baseman, it is Jape Oshai. Shortstop, Josiah Mongolin. Second baseman, Ruben Fernandez. First baseman is Jaden Ma. The catcher is Luis Rosario. And looks like today's starting pitcher for Missouri Valley. Who's pitching for us? Who's pitching for them? What's it? No, I mean them. Okay, Josiah Simon. Okay. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 and 2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes on Bobby Nichols. 2-2 pitch. Hits a little ground ball up to the shortstop. Throws over the first. And they just got him by a step. 1 out now for Tommy Giarola. Tommy Giarola in the first game of our doubleheader went 1 for 1 with a double and RBI. He was also walked twice and was hit by a pitch. Lines a shot. Foul. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Up high, 1-1. On Tommy Giro from Torino, Italy. The 1-1. Lines a cue shot. Caught by the second baseman for out number 2. So 2 quick outs now for Tanner Sears, the designated hitter. Sears in the first game of our doubleheader went 3 for 5, 3 singles and an RBI. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0 now. I want to say Cole Ludy King is on deck. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. 2-1 to count. 2-1 pitch. And it's outside 3-1. Yeah, they were like 3-1 to count. 3-1 pitch. Did he go? Yeah, he went 3-2. Three-two pitch. Strike 3 call. 1-2-3 inning. We head to the second inning. No score. Oh, nice. That's right. for Central Methodist for Missouri Valley. Jopei Oshashi. In the first game of the doubleheader, went 0 for 3, went 0 for 2. Pots that one up. Oh, couldn't hang on to it by Jeff Vance. Good effort there. No balls and 1 strike. Escobar getting the sign from Jeff Vance. Here's the pitch. A little bit high, 1-1 now. One ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Swing and a miss. He fouled it all. 1-2. One ball, 2 strike. Actually, it's 2-2 the count. Looks like they're checking on Jeff Vance. See if he's okay or trainer staff is out there. Central Methodist softball won the second game of our doubleheader, 8-0. On a 3-hitter by, still 2-2 there. By Michaela Jonico. 2-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Went 6 innings, gave up no runs on 3 hits, 4 strikeouts. Of course, Kelly Gorman hit a home run as well and drove in 2 runs. Central Methodist softball, with that victory, they are now 7-1, 15-4 in the count. A strikeout. Is that a strike? So 1 out now. Elliott Willick. Strike, 0-1 now. Went 0 for 2 in the first game of our doubleheader. Escobar's on cruise control. Hits the ground ball. Nice stop by Victor. Throw in time! Just like Brooks Robinson did in the 1970 World Series. A human vacuum cleaner. And I know Brooks Robinson is smiling down. Ruben Fernandez up there. Went 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch. What a victory by the softball. That puts him really in first place overall in the same, because if you remember today, they came in there 6-0 in the doubleheader. Now the Victors are now 6-2, while Central Methodist is 7-1. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh-2 pitch. Strike 3! Another 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. No score on CMUEagles.com. Inning now. That's Cole Ludy King up there. Went 1 for 2 with a homer, 2 RBIs. First pitch is a ground ball to the third base to throw over the first, and there's out number 1. That's Robbie Merced up there. Merced in the first game went 2 for 2 with a homer and 3 RBIs. First pitch to him. Hits a high fly ball in the center field. Center fielder's there for out number 2. So 2 quick outs now. Here's Jeff Vance. Vance, first game today. A little bit high. Vance went 0 for 2. Strike 1-1 now. One ball, 1 strike. 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch. In about a couple more minutes, it looks like it'll be the start of the national semifinal game between Villanova and Kansas. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 on the curveball. Another 1-2-3 inning goes Central Methodist. We head to the third. No score. Let me check the runs and no hits, no errors for Central Methodist. And now leading off there is Luis Rosario will be the batter. In the first game of our doubleheader, went 0 for 3. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Oh, and 1 to count. 0-1 pitch. He went. No question about it. 0 and 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. As Joe Buck would say, good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 out now. As number 11, Jacob Yates. In the first game of our doubleheader, Yates went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Also today, the Colorado Avalanche defeated the Pittsburgh Penguins 3-2. Colorado, one of the best teams in the National Hockey League. There's a good possibility these two teams could meet in the Stanley Cup Finals. And a foul ball there, 0-2. And the count is 1-1 now. They could meet in the Stanley Cup sometime in, I would say, around June or so. Mid-June. 1 ball, 1 strike, the 1-1. Fouls it off, 1 and 2. Hey, you know what's been. I sure. Well, we've. You know. Okay. Because you know. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. I think he went. Let's see what the umpire says. Two and 2 the count. The only hit came in the first inning when Joshua Simon singled. 2-2 pitch. There's strike 3 call, and there's 2 quick outs. As Ivory Daniels will be the batter, he flew out to Logan McDonald his first time up. First pitch, the ground ball to Girola, to Victor Plaza. Another 1-2-3 inning goes Missouri Valley. We head to the bottom of the third. No score on CMUEagles.com and the Higher America. No runs, no hits, no errors for Central Methodist. As Grant Victor up there. First pitch. That's outside, ball one. Victor in the first game of our doubleheader went 2 for 3 with 2 triples and 2 RBIs. Strike! 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Two balls and one strike. Two one pitch to him. Inside, 3-1. 3-1 to count. Three one pitch. Fouls it off. 3-2. Three-two pitch is a high fly ball in the left field. The left fielder is there for out number one. I think that's. Victor Plaz went 1 for 3 with a single and 2 RBIs on the day. First pitch to him. Fouls it off to the screen, and it's 0-1. Looks like Logan McDonald is on deck. Oh, 1 pitch. Here's a little ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop has it, throw the first. And there's 2 quick outs now. Here's Logan McDonald, went 0 for 4 in the first game of a doubleheader with an RBI. Swings and misses, 0-1. Doing good. 0-1 pitch. Hits a high fly ball in the shortstop. Actually, the second baseman calls for a 1-2-3 inning goes Central Methodist. We're through 3. No score on CMUEagles.com and the Hard American Conference Network. Oh, 1 to count. 0-1 now. Tries a bunt. Nice play. Out number one. The old Lee Lacy to Mike Torres back in Game 6 of the 1977 World Series. Joshua Simone singled his first time up. Ball 1-0 now. One 0 pitch is out. 2-0. Two and 0 to count. 2-0 pitch. Lines it foul. 2-1. Two balls and one strike. Hits a ground ball to Giarola. Nice goal! Couldn't hang on to it. They'll make him go to second. That'll be an error on the first baseman. And I think Lucy will agree with me. And I think Rachel and Tim will also agree with me as well. Jaden Ma popped out to Giarola his first time up. I'm thinking it's going to be an error on Giarola. First pitch. Strike! 0-1. Nice job. Oh, gets by Victor. And now first and third now. I have a feeling that'll be a base hit away, and I think Rachel will agree with me. Looks like they gave a single to Simone and an error to Giarola for going to second. So 3 hits now. Here's Oshashi. He struck out his first time up. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. If you look to the fourth, we got the top of the order coming up. Lines a shot and a base hit, and for the first time, Missouri Valley not only scores a run, but lead for the first time 1-0. Elliott Wilk rounded out to Greg Victor his first time up. First and second, 1 out. Escobar just needs to settle down, talk to the baseball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Oh and 1 to count. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh and 2 to count. Oh balls and 2 strike. 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there. 2 outs now. For Ruben Fernandez, he struck out his first time up. First pitch. Hits a little ground ball to Robbie Merced. Throws over to Victor Ply for the 3rd out. So 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error and 2 left. We're halfway home. 1-0 Missouri Valley on CMUEagles.com and the Heart America Conference Network. And 2 left. We're halfway home. 1-0 Missouri. Three and 2 to count. 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Oh, really? Is that right? 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 to count. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, take a base. And there's Tommy Giarola. He struck out his first. He popped the second his first time up. First time we have a base runner. First base runner today for Central Methodist. And that first game of the doubleheader, Central Methodist scored 4 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, and 3 in the sixth. Everything was been sure had. They throw over there. Back goes Nichols. And I think it was like that in that first game of the first inning. Remember, they almost had Bobby Nichols picked off, but the ball went away, and he went up on third and scored the run. One more. See what they do here. Nichols at first. There goes Nichols. And he has stolen. 1 ball, no strikes. Good deal. Great. Hey, you know it's been a long time. That's right. Yeah. 1-0 pitch to Nichols. Now Giarola tries to bunt. Holds it back. Did he go? No, sir. 2 balls and no strike. Goodness. Hey, yeah. Give me a second. Give me a second. Who wants to take it? 2-0 to count. Infield and the corners. They're expecting the bunt. 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes. Oh, they're checking out. Three and 0 to count. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4, take your base. And here's Tanner Sears. He struck out his first time up. And that looks like they'll have a conference action. While with that, we'll take a timeout here. The championship game Monday night, 8 o'clock. Sears is anticipating a bunt. Oh, he's had a beautiful bunt there. His only play is the first. They do get the Gets Sears out, and it's 1-3, and the runners move up a base to second and third for Cole Ludeking. He grounded out to third his first time up. That was a beautiful by Tanner Sears. Cole Ludeking grounded out to third his first time up. Now it looks like the infield is drawn in. I know, base hit could bring you two. First pitch. Oh, excuse me, swing. Ground ball to the shortstop, throw the first in time for out number two. But coming in to score is Bobby Nichols to tie the game at 1, and at third is Girola. So now Robbie Merced up there. He flew out to center field his first time up. And now they're going to walk him to set up a force play. Same thing they did in that first game. Here's Jeff Vance. He struck out his first time up. First and third with 2 outs. The pitch. He takes strike 1 as he swung and missed. Rand Victor on deck. 1-1's our score. At first is Merced, third is Girola. 0-1 to count. Now get away there. Here comes Girola. No, they're going to hold him back, but Merced will take second. It was not far enough to move the runner to score that go-ahead run. So the count is 1-1 with runners at second and third, 2 outs. Base hit, give him 2. They fake the throw to second. The 1-1. Little ground ball to the shortstop. Throws over the first, and that will do it. But 1 run on 0 hits, no errors, and they leave 2. We are through 4. We are tied at 1 on CMUEagles.com and the Higher Mecca Conference Network. Hold on. Come on, man. One run, 4 hits, no errors for Central Methodist, no runs, no hits, and an error for Central Methodist. 1-1. Here we are in the 5th inning. It's Luis Rosario up there. He struck out his first time up. Boy, this game is moving on fast. Started at 4:44. We're around the 55. And it's a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Strike! 1-1. Of course, these two teams meet in game 3 and 4 tomorrow. Pre-game show 12:45, 1 o'clock start time. Also, softball will be hosting William Penn. That's a 1 o'clock start time as well. Fouls that one off, 1-2. Softball earning 2 big victories today over Grandview. Grandview came into that doubleheader 6-0. Now the umpires want to talk it over. Talk to Escobar. And Central Methodist won both of them. It looks like that was a big win there because that really could determine the number 1 seed in the Higher America Conference softball tournament in just about a little over a month away down in, I think, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. A little chopper to Merced. Stays with it. Throws to Victor Plaza for out number 1. Jacob Yates struck out his first time up. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Steve Ryko. 0-1 in the count. The 0-1. Fouls it off. 1 and 0-2. They have another big one showdown. That could also determine the number 1 seed in the baseball tournament. Central Methodist and Mount Mercy. I think Mount Mercy is like 9-1 heading to today's game. The pitch, a little bit high, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Beautiful! Strike 3! 2 quick outs now. So Ivory Daniels up there, 0 for 2. First pitch. Hits a ground ball to Giarola. Underhand throws to Victor Plaza for a 1-2-3 inning. Goes Missouri Valley. We are through 4 1/2. We are tied at 1. Let's see how that men's semifinal. Come on. No errors for Missouri Valley. No runs, no hits, and an error for Central Methodist. Grant Victor flew out the left his first time up. Strike, 0-1 now. Boy, this game is moving along fast. The 0-1 now. A little bit inside, 1-1 now. Kansas the only one seed left. The 1-1. Fouls it off, 1-2 now. Boy, this game is moving on fast. Started at 4:44. We're in an hour in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Still 2-2. Of course, in between games, ran into an old friend who went to school here at Central Methodist named Doug Boyer. Went to school there from 91. I think graduated in 95. First time I met him was in a dining hall introduced by a guy named Clyde Wood. Of course, his son Braden pitches, plays on Missouri Valley. See, he'll probably pitch, I think, the first game of our doubleheader tomorrow afternoon. And it's ball 4 now. Here's Victor Plaus. He grounded out to short his first time up. It looks like a courtesy run. Ryan Jeffers from Rowlett, Texas. One score. Central Methodist looking for their first hit of the game. All the runs scored by walks. Let's see if they put the bunt game in there to play. They're anticipating bunt. Oh, lays out a beautiful bunt, but it's fouled. 0-1 now. You had the right idea, just need to straighten it out. It's great. Yeah. It was I bet 0-1 the count. They check on the runner. Safe. It's a balk. And now the coach wants a ruling. So a balk has been called. Second time Missouri Valley has been issued a balk. Second time in this doubleheader. And I think a lot of it is probably the old Luis Tion throw. Like he did try to pick out Joe Morgan in the 1975 World Series. And the National League umpire called a balk. And I think it was, I like to say Doug Harvey. Lays out a bunt, knocks down the pitch. Throws over to first. And they do get applause, but he does his job, move that runner to third. So here's Logan McDowell. He popped after short his first time up. Goodness. Infield is in. Okay, I think I know what you're talking. Fouls it off. 0-1 there. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Ball high, 1-1. One ball, one strike. 1-1 to count. 1-1 pitch. Shots it foul. 1-2. Hey, what's there? What's there? No, actually, it's a. Nope, just a regular. Oh. 1-2 to count. On deck is Bobby Nichols. 1-2 pitch. Hits a little cue shot. They throw home. He is out at home. Bang, bang play and 2 outs. Here's Bobby Nichols. 1-0 for 1 with a walk his last time. Downs at first. They throw over there. Checks the runner. The pitch. Up high, 1-0 now. On deck is Tommy Giarola. Oh, yeah. Oh, there. Great friend. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. He is a good. Yeah. How's it going? Sorry. Hey, coach. Oh, good. Hey, I'm sorry here, bro. Well, thank you. Yeah, everybody's doing. We're hanging. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, it's sure. It's a tough. You bet. Yeah. Yeah. No. Is that right? Yeah, he had. He only. But the last wasn't. Of course, at time he was. Is that right? Yeah. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch. 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes. Checks on the runner. Back goes McDonald. Three balls and no strikes. 3-0 pitch. Hits a high fly ball in the center field. Back! Makes the catch in front of the warning track for the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits. No errors and one left. We ahead to the 6th. Still tied at 1. Still tied at 1. What is 0 for 2 on the day? First pitch. Ball 1-0 now. Head to the 6th inning. Boy, this game is moving along quick. First game of the second game of our doubleheader at 4:44. New 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch. 3-0. Let's see. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4 now. Joshua Simone is 2 for 2 with 2 singles on the day. There is activity in the Central Methodist bullpen. And I think that's Tyler Vickers. Hits a high fly ball in the right center field. That's up against the wall there. Mongolan will come in to score, and Missouri Valley leads it 2-1. Five hits now for Missouri Valley. And here is Jaden Maw, 1 for 2 with a single. Maw. First pitch. Nice stop by Vance, and it's 1-0. So it'll be 5 hits for Missouri Valley. Even though the scoreboard says 4, but in my book it's supposed to be 5. One ball, no strikes. Runner at second. Strike, 1-1. One ball, one strike. If you look to the bottom of the 6, you got Giarola, Sears, and Ludy King. If anybody gets on, Robbie Merced. Chops it foul, 1-2. How's it go? Oh, wonderful. Yeah, sorry. Yep. Yeah. One pitch. Missed. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Foul ball, 2-2 now. Oh, sad day for everybody doing fine, and I'll tell you. I'm sure. Yeah, he came to a lot of games. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2-2 pitch. Foul ball, still 2-2. Um, yeah. 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to Victor Plow. It's under the glove. There's a base hit. They're going to hold the runners at first and third now. So it'll be a base hit. 6 hits now for Missouri Valley. So it looks like Nate Brimley will go out there, probably just settle him down. It looks like a new pitching change. The call of the bullpen is sponsored by Verizon Wireless. 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch. Ball outside, 1-0. Three one's our score. Strike, 1-1. Luis Rosario on deck. Central Methodist trying to keep it where it is. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 1-2 to count. Here we are in the sixth inning. Missouri Valley led 1-0. Central Methodist tied it at 1, and then they had a chance in the fifth inning, but then Grant Victor was thrown out at home, but then Missouri Valley added 2 more runs, so they had 3-1 so far. First and second with just missed, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Central Methodist ranked number 7 in the polls. Two-two pitch. I think he'd go. Did he? He was. Now it's 3-2. Tyler Vickers is from Harrisburg, North Carolina. I'm sure everybody in that area is looking forward to that Duke, North Carolina national semifinal game at 7:40, maybe around the 8 o'clock hour. Did he win? I think he did. No! I thought he went, but the umpire says no, thank you. So bases loaded, 1 out. For Luis Rosario is 0 for 2. A little past 6 o'clock there on this Saturday night. April the 2nd. Quentin Norris on the catbird seat. First pitch. Strike, 0-1. Jacob Yates on deck, unless they got, looks like a pinch hitter there. 0-1 now. Fouls it off, 0-2. That's Tatsuki Uno. Oh, and 2 to count. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch. Hits the old ground ball. They'll go second for 1. Now first, double play! 4-6-3, double play. But 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, 3 left. Bottom of the 6th. 3-1 Missouri Valley on CMUEagles.com and the Iron America Conference Network. As Christopher Nielsen is on the mound there. 1 and 2, 10.31 ERA, 6 walks and 20 strikeouts. So 5 solid innings for Joshua Simone. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Missouri Valley. 1 run, 0 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. Looks like Nino Puckett is warming up in the Central Methodist bullpen. As Tommy Giarola up there, 0 for 1 on the day. Central Methodist is looking for their first hit. First pitch. Strike, 0-1. Tanner Sears and then Cole Ludeking to follow. 0-1 now. It's a little ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop has it, throws over to first, and there's out number 1. Tanner Sears up there, 0 for 1. He had a sac bunt his last time. That first pitch. Ball 1-0 now. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Fouls it off, 1-1. 1-1 to count. If anybody gets on after that, it'll be Robbie Merced. 1-1, 2-1. Two and one to count. 2-1. Strike. 2-2. 2-2 to count. Two pitch. Ball 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2. Chops it foul. Still 3-2. Might see Puckett in the 7th. 3-2 to count. 3-2. Hits a high pop-up. Let's see who calls for it. Second baseman calls for out number 2. And here's Cole Ludeking, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts, but did drive in the tying run in the 4th inning. First pitch. High, 1-0. Robbie Merced on deck. The 1-0. Hits a high fly ball in the center field. That's well hit. And the center fielder's there for out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning. We head to the 7th inning. 3-1 Missouri Valley on CMUEagles.com and our American Conference Network. 0 for 2 on today. First pitch. Strike. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Hits a fly ball to left field. Going back at the track. Who the fence at the wall is gone. And it's suddenly 5-1 now. Here's Joshua Simone, 3 for 3, 2 singles, a double, and an RBI. Hits a grounder to Giola, and there's out number 2. Jayden Ma, 2 for 3 with 2 singles on today. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Oh, 1 now. Little chopper. Plaza taking himself for the 3rd out. But Missouri Valley scores 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors and no one left on. Bottom of the 7th. 5-1 Missouri Valley on CMUEagles.com and the Hard American Conference Network. As Robbie Merced up there 0 for 1 with a walk. 19 homers, 62 RBIs on the year. First pitch. Ball 1-0 now. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Hits a high fly ball, hit well in the center field. And the center fielder's there for out number 1. Here's Jeff Vance, 0 for 2 on today. First pitch to him. Ball 1-0 now. One ball, no strikes. 1-0. Outside, 1-1. Actually, 2 balls and no strikes. Grant Victor to follow. He's on deck. Central Methodist still looking for their first hit. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Heading towards 6:30. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Two and two to count. 2-2 pitch. Hits a little ground ball. Base hit! First hit of the game. That could get the rally going. Now a courtesy runner, looks like Josh Green. Victor is 0 for 1 with a walk. He had a chance to score the go-ahead run in the fifth, but was thrown out at home on the ground out by Logan McDonald. Inside, 1-0 now. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Up at high, 2-0. Victor Plaus is on deck. Two-0 pitch. 3-0. Now the catcher wants to talk it over. Three and 0 to count. 3-0 pitch. Takes it all the way, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Ball 4 now, and now first and second, and 1 out. For Victor Plaus, who's 0 for 1 with a sac bunt. No, it's 13. That's Khalil Frasher. He batted one time, doubled his first time up. And Raul Cosme is the courtesy runner. Khalil Frasher. He batted one time in that 6th inning and got a double. From Eudora, Kansas. Raul Cosme is a courtesy runner from Puerto Rico. One of my favorite characters came from there was a guy named Channel who was on the TV show Barney Miller back in the 1970s. 1-0 the count. He worked in the 12th precinct in New York, and a swing and a miss, 1-1 now. If you ever seen Barney Miller, it's a fun one to watch. One ball, one strike, the 1-1. Misses that one, 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Two balls and two strikes. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three call. So they're one out. So 2 outs now. They're down to their last out. And that's Logan McDonald, 0 for 2 on the day. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ball, 1-0 now. The tying run on deck is Bobby Nichols. Around the 6:30 hour, the 1-0. Hits the ground ball. Shortstop has it, throws over the second, and there's the ball game. And that will do it, folks. The final score is Missouri Valley 5, Central Methodist 1. Here's your line totals. 5 runs for Missouri Valley, 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. Central Methodist 1 run, 1 hit, and error. For Missouri Valley, they are 11-18 altogether, 4-10 in the conference. Central Methodist, they are 25-5 and 11-3 in the conference there. Of course, a doubleheader tomorrow, games 3 and 4 of our series. Pre-game show 12:45 p.m. 1 o'clock start time from Estes Field. Also, the Central Methodist softball team, they won 2 games as well. They defeated Grandview 3-0 and 8-0. They'll take on William Penn for a 1 o'clock start time as well. This is Quentin Norris saying so long from Estes Field. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon. That's 5,006.